Search for the truth. With Nanako-san, I open the door to the dressing room and we're both stunned. What is this? Usually there's just a single box lunch, but before us are a ton of entrees and a mountain of drinks and snacks as well. There are even expensive looking boxes of sweets. It looks like they're gifts for us.
Wow, so much food.
The Extra Life is going to be on YouTube. Just more eyes on it, pretty much. Yeah, when we do it on Twitch, I mean, for Extra Life, when we do it on Twitch before, we were able to get some people over, but when we do it on YouTube, it just, there's way more people watch. So it's going to be on YouTube.
Whoa, this is even fancier than usual. Huh. Am I being bribed here?
How's the audio looking? Audio looks very quiet for the game because we had it on Outlast. Should be good now.
It's nothing like that.
Yeah.
It's because Nanako-chan's here today, too. You can eat whatever you like.
And she's a pig. That's why we ordered so much food. That's rude.
Can I have this one? It's like an inside-out Inari sushi.
You know what it is, even without seeing the inside of it?
I don't know what that
Quite the
means.
foodie, Nanako-chan.
I saw it on TV.
And my TV raised me.
Ah, that makes sense. Well, of course you can have it. You're free to have all of these if you'd like.
In moderation. Or take some home for your brother.
I'm okay with just this
Or
one.
cousin.
Thank you.
Big bro. Whatever.
You sure? Here you go.
Nanako-san accepts her lunchbox and thanks Inoue-san with a smile before turning to the table. That's so admirable that she's only taking one. If I didn't have to worry about my weight, I would have gone for all of these. Oh, now's not the time to get all impressed. This is my chance to ask Inoue-san what I couldn't earlier.
Inoue-san, there's something I want to ask about the lyrics to the new song.
I have completely different
Oh,
lyrics.
right. You mentioned that before the interview today. Sure. What is it?
I think I had part of the lyrics wrong. There's a line that goes, "Always by your side, whether rain or shine," right?
Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Why? Did I give you the wrong lyrics?
That's not the one you said earlier, right?
Oh, no, that's not it. It's just, I remember that part of the song differently. It went, "Never telling you how I really feel."
Oh, those are the original lyrics. They've been changed since.
The original?
A lot happened after all. Huh? I'm surprised you knew those lyrics, though.
Yeah, like, why would you? I'm assuming they're the Dead Idols lyrics.
Ms. Ochimizu was the only one who'd know the old lyrics to that song.
Ms. Ochimizu?
Mm-hmm. An idol named Yuko Osada with Takara Productions wrote that song before she passed away. It was shelved for quite some time, but Ms. Ochimizu brought it back to use as Kanamin Kitchen's new song.
I guess that would be a way to describe someone that, I don't know, like, we know she committed suicide, but when you say passed away, it kind of sounds like it's from a sickness. I mean, I guess suicide is a form of sickness, right? But, I don't know, it just sounds, in my head, weird.
Did she not tell you any of this, Kanami-chan?
And I know that passed away. The moment I hear those words, I feel this sudden kind of weight in my chest. And no matter how many times I try to remember, I can't think of anyone who's told me about these details.
I didn't know anything about that. Though Yuko Osada, I've heard that name before.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. She was a top idol at our agency at the time, but it seems she was quite upset over something. I don't know the reasons why the lyrics got changed, but there are rumors that Ms. Ochimizu may have been the one to change it. That's odd, though. I mean, Yuko-san's legendary piece was Ms. Ochimizu's selling point for the new song. I remember her saying she explained that to everyone in Kanamin Kitchen.
Apparently she didn't. Yuko Osada, a legendary piece in Miss Ochimizu, selling point. Everything I just learned races through my mind. But why? I don't remember anyone telling me about this. Did Miss Ochimizu lie about it, or?
I was the only one she didn't tell. Why?
Ooh, were they gonna replace you? Ring ring. That'd be kind of odd, though. Isn't she, like, super
Coach.
popular compared to everyone
It's
else?
been a pleasure working with you. Yes, the agency told me earlier. Oh, of course. I'll come right away. Yes, I'll be there soon.
If I ever tried any of the Halo games, I played Halo 1 and 2 way back in the day. And I played multiplayer for 3 a little bit at friends' houses. That's about it.
Things have been a bit of a mess with your dance coach. It seems Ms. Ochimizu didn't submit the invoice for the added dance lessons to accounting.
Okay.
Well, of course not. I mean, Ms. Ochimizu was...
It's okay, don't worry about it. I'll go talk to him myself.
Well, make sure he gets paid.
Anyway, I'm going to cancel your afternoon lesson.
Rude.
You don't have any urgent work, so feel free to take the rest of the day off. I'm sorry I can't drive you home, though.
Oh.
You're not gonna find anyone. Wasn't I just attacked by like a stalker dude or someone worried about the cursed video? I should probably get a ride. Noe-san excuses himself before heading out of the dressing room. The situation doesn't look like it's getting better anytime soon. I sigh, then try to sort through the new information.
What does this mean? I just don't get it. Our new song. The lyrics to Calistegia were changed. Were the words I knew the ones that Yuko-san wrote? She wrote our new song. An idol who passed away. A dead idol.
Yeah, a dead idol. That's right. I had no idea when Dojima-san asked me about it, but could the dead idol in the rumor be referring to Yuko Osada? Now that some evidence has unexpectedly come together, I feel a chill down my spine at how eerie this all is. You saw a bunch of people kind of sucked into a void the other day. You're just getting a chill down your spine now? It's just like Dojima-san said, the facts of the case that keep getting uncovered are coming together like pieces of a puzzle.
Big sis, does your head hurt? Are you okay? I'm fine. I'm sorry. Did I worry you?
I mean, yeah, you keep getting these headaches, migraines,
Do
right?
you want me to go get someone? Should we go see a doctor?
Yeah, probably at this point.
Don't worry. I'm just a bit tired. Let's eat our lunches, Nanako-san.
This is how you end up permanently damaged.
Also, I'm going to try giving your dad a call. You're going to call Dad? Okay. Yes, but first, let's dig into this food. I really need to contact Ojima-san. Could the dead idol in the rumor really be her?
Almost like 99.9% chance that it is. Kind of a weird twist if it wasn't. Seeing that Nanako-san's been considerately waiting for me, I signal her to start eating without me as I put my phone to my ear. The time it takes to go through my call history to find Dojima-san numbers is just long enough for me to stew in my mind. Who the hell have you been calling so much? Also, don't you have a contacts page?
This is Dojima. What's the matter?
Dojima-san, I figured it out about that dead idol.
She's very dead.
A few years ago, someone with Takara Productions passed away. And Kanamin Kitchen is going to be singing her song at the LMB Fest in a couple days.
Is it really her song after you changed the lyrics?
Ms. Ochimizu never told me, so I didn't know until just now.
Calm down, Mashita. You're certain about what you're telling me?
Yeah? I have it on tape.
Oh, yes.
All right, let's meet up in an hour. I have some information, too.
An hour?
You do?
It'd be better to meet somewhere unconnected to your work. Any suggestions?
The park? Somewhere unconnected to my work. Ignoring my sudden doubt about Dojima-san's bizarre terms, I tilt my head and consider it. Let's see, we can't talk about stuff like this where there are other people, and it's gotta be unconnected to work. Oh.
How about my place? If you're okay with somewhere boring like that.
I mean, yeah?
Well, it doesn't matter if it's boring or not.
Yeah, Dojima, yeah. What?
That sounds fine. It's the address where Nanako stayed yesterday, right? I'll be there in an hour.
The Halo Dev's doing some interesting things to make with the new game by making the campaign open world instead of the way it was. Really? An open world Halo game? I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess that could work. I'm trying to think of how, though. Like, I'm assuming you're not going to have too many different planets or... Yeah, I don't know. That'd be interesting. Also, hi, Star Makers. How's it going?
Got it. It's not too far from here, so we
Oh,
should
is
be
that the
arriving about
Twitch's
the same time.
new thing? I heard about that.
All right, I'll see you in a bit.
As soon as he says those words, Dojima-san hangs up without any hesitation. What? Hey? I mean, he excused himself, but wasn't that a little too abrupt?
Jeez, that guy hangs up too fast.
You know you're like 16 and he's in his 30s, right? He probably doesn't want to stay on the phone talking to you too long.
Dad's always like that. He only says things that he needs to.
Or he could just be like that.
Fair enough. I'm sure your dad didn't mean anything by it, but it's still a little blunt. Somewhere unconnected to my work, though. I wonder why he insisted on that.
Probably because he doesn't want your work listening in. Kanami's room. This place is... It's not that dirty, but it is cluttered a little bit, right? This is kind of yeah, okay, yeah. It was fine meeting up with Dojima at my place a lot. It was fine meeting up with Dojima at my place along with Nanako-san, but this place wasn't really intended for big gatherings of this many people. It's 3 people. It isn't possible to fit 3 people in here, but I wouldn't exactly say there was enough room for all of us. How tiny is this place if you can't fit 3 people comfortably? Like, I mean, you don't have to hang out for hours in here, but I don't see, my room could fit 3 people in it, like my bedroom. So I don't know. And of course, I had practically nothing in the fridge to be a good hostess with, so you should have got some hostess Twinkies.
I'm sorry I only had black vinegar. It probably would have been better to serve some tea.
You served black vinegar as like a drink?
Especially since you took the time to buy cake.
Oh, don't worry about it.
I mean, worry a little about it. Like, tea bags aren't that expensive.
I'm sorry, Nanako, but I need you to wait over there for a bit. We have some important things to talk about.
Okay.
You just sending her to the corner of the room?
So, what's this information you mentioned?
Don't be so hasty. Let's start off with what you were telling me. You figured out who this dead idol is, right?
Yeah, it's Yuko Osada.
Well, I don't have any proof or anything, but I'm pretty sure. There used to be an idol at Takara Productions by the name of Yuko Osada. The song we're going to be singing at the festival is the last song she left behind. Oh, and one more thing. I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but that song's lyrics were changed.
Yeah, from her depressing to the new happy one. Also, hello.
And it might have been Ms. Ochimizu who rewrote them.
That's all the information and speculation I've gained. At that time, I thought it was pretty solid stuff, but now that I've sorted through them, it seems to be kind of shaky. I suddenly feel guilty for calling up Dojima-san, an actual police detective, over such a small detail. My gaze falls a little.
The Love Meets Bond Fest, a dead idol, and that group of yours. This shows they're all connected.
Yes.
I found out a few things as well. I can corroborate that the dead idol in the rumor is Yuko Osada, just like you thought.
I mean, I'd be surprised if it was anyone else.
My contact I mentioned before looked into the rumor and told me as much.
Who's your contact?
I trust my source on this one.
Oh, okay then. I guess I wasn't much help.
I mean, yeah, it was fine.
Not necessarily. You gave me a second source on what my contact told me. I don't see any reason to doubt it now. There's more to it, too. Remember the man who assaulted you in the dressing room when we first met?
Yeah? Kinda hard to forget. It was literally today in the games world, right?
That whole needing your blood to lift the curse thing was bogus. No version of the rumor says anything about that.
Oh, so he's just a stalker?
It must have been an exaggeration that man came up with on his own after he saw the video and started to panic.
That's weird.
So you don't need to worry about masses of people out for your blood.
Oh, right. That's a relief.
It would be. As rumors spread, any truth in them fades. I know, right? And they pick up enough random details to become something else entirely. It's like the internet. Dojima-san explains it to me with a sigh. He then tells me that the rumor of that video that appears at midnight has been called the Midnight Stage as well. It's the Midnight Stage because it comes on at midnight. That seems pretty simple to me, but according to Dojima-san, that's how these rumors get spread easily. He looks so bitter when he talks about it, like it's stuff he's dealt with before, because it is, and I've decided to not ask further about it. When he sees I'm not going to press him on it, Dojima-san gets back on the subject and keeps telling me about what he found.
The other information I have is about Yuko Osada. I looked into this myself. Right before her death, witnesses saw her arguing with someone. This person had managed Osada since her debut, and was her manager even at the time of the argument.
Okay, so it's Ochimizu.
They've been working hard together, and this person was passionate about Osada's career. That's why the witness testified that it was rare to see them quarrel like that.
Then, are you saying that Yuko-san was...
No, they were thoroughly questioned and found innocent in the matter of Osada's death.
I mean... They haven't talked about her committing suicide, but we did see an idol hang herself at the beginning of the game. I'm assuming that's Yuko.
So they didn't kill Osada, if that's what you were asking.
Oh,
But there's more to the story. After that, this person quit Takara Productions. It's hard to tell, but the agency might have made them the scapegoat.
So is it not her?
But even so, they stayed in the industry, working as a freelancer, which they still do to this day.
Or is she just freelancing at this place?
Someone you know quite well.
who is it? Wait, is it?
Huh. Even as a freelancer, if they were that worried about, like, just bad press, I would assume they wouldn't work with her. Kyoka Ochimizu.
No, not Mizochimizu.
Ochimizu, yes, there we go.
Right. Yuko Osada's manager at the time was Kyoka Ochimizu.
Wait, what? What does that mean? Why is everything so connected?
Is it this video game?
Calm down, Mashita. I know that's a hard thing to ask in these circumstances. I felt goosebumps from the moment you mentioned Ochimizu's name, too. Osada's suicide, a cursed video.
Okay, so
your missing group mates, the festival coming up.
so it was mentioned to be suicide. I guess they were just brushing over it, maybe?
At first glance, they all seem unrelated. But Kyoka Ochimizu is the common thread linking them all.
No.
No, yes. Like a ribbon.
There's no bones about it. I'll need to look into this Ochimizu.
No bones about it.
I just came out here to check up on those kids. And here I am, caught up in the middle of the showbiz world.
I mean, also the kids are in the parallel dimension,
I
pretty
much
much.
prefer watching it on TV from home.
I guess they're not really parallel, because they do get mixed up sometimes. I'm so confused at what Dojima-san told me. If there happened to be some device that could look into my brain right now, I bet there'd be a huge field day happening amongst the information I can't come to fully understand. I don't know why I find that so funny. I don't know what's going on, but Ms. Ochimizu is connected to everything we've discovered so far. Then could she be involved with the other members of Kanamin Kitchen and Yu-san and his group? Why? With why? The other members, yeah. Have gone missing?
Are you done talking?
No.
Yeah, I've said my piece. Sorry. I didn't mean to go on for so long.
It's like I've just been staring at the corner for a while.
Oh, it's all right. I'm sorry about everything.
Anyway, don't let this bother you too much. I'll contact you again.
How could
if
you
I find
not?
out more.
Let's play together again later, big sis.
Oh, for sure. See
Oh,
you.
Bearwell.
Farewell?
Yeah, Teddy is a horrible influence. Bearwell. So we meet back up. Chapter 5. The festival continues. Okay. I wonder how many chapters there are. Can I zoom out? No. Can I go all the way down? No. Okay, so I have no idea how many chapters there are. I think the fighting game was like 12, right? Something like that? Velvet Room. Dots. 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 Hi, Margaret.
Ah, welcome to the Velvet Room. Or as I should say, welcome back. How did it feel to see a glimpse into their festival?
Pretty weird.
That is not the end of the story, mind you.
Nah, it would be kind of weird if that was.
Though they rescued the 4 kidnapped girls, there were still others that they needed to express their feelings to.
Who? The woman chuckles as if in fond remembrance and glances at you with an almost mischief glint in her eyes. She does that.
A strange story, no?
I've heard stranger.
Even if they paid a heavy price for conveying their own feelings, it would gain them nothing. Or so it might seem to an outside observer. But for them, such thoughts never entered their minds. Now, why might that be?
And a lot of empty space up there.
As I mentioned,
I think there's 9 chapters total.
Meaning happens in this room. There may be some purpose underlying my decision to tell you about him.
Because you have a crush, Margaret?
Well then, let's continue watching.
Oh, that's the shadow of the thing. When the woman raises her hand, light pours out and gradually envelops your surrounding.
Let us witness the result of their decision to convey their feelings.
Sure. Yeah, technical issues abound today, apparently. Like, green screen wasn't working correctly for whatever reason. Capture card wasn't working correctly. That's probably because I set it up wrong when I was upgrading my memory. Yeah, it was just the other day. I was like, hey, there's a sale on 32 gig memory, so I'll just buy that. And it's working great. I guess I just hooked up the wires wrong and it just completely made the capture card not work. But yeah, no, just unexpected technical difficulties today. I don't know what's wrong with the green screen, though. That's the annoying part. It's working fine now. Nozomi and Ochimizu are in some sort of dressing room. Ochimizu is sitting in front of the mirrors and seems to be gazing at the notes on it. Ah, right, the suicide note thingies.
Never telling you how I really feel.
Don't quit your day job, Angelica.
I'm going out for a moment. You stay here and finish working on your dance for the festival.
Out? Where to?
I have some business to attend to. Looks like there's someone I need to talk to after all.
Business? But...
Ochimizu quiets Nozomi with her usual glare. Nozomi can't help but fall silent.
I didn't know you had the temerity to speak against me, Nozomi.
You're just the person. Why wouldn't she? Well, she is kind of shy, but still.
If you can speak that way to me, there's no way you're frightened of other people.
Okay. Wait, is that how that works?
Not really. If you're afraid of, like, groups, confronting one person isn't a problem. Confronting a group of people, that's a problem.
Ochimizu. What do I do?
I don't know, you get, like, a Rubik's Cube. You should run.
An earthquake. What's going on? Risi-san? Anyone?
Is there, like, a tub you can hide in? Do they still tell people to do that? If there's like an earthquake or tornado or something, you hide in your tub. They used to tell us that all the time when I was a kid, but that was like 3,000 years ago. So now that we reached our rendezvous point, we wait for the arrival of Reese's team of second years. They should be here soon. Shortly, Chie notices something down the path behind us and waves in that direction as she speaks up.
Hey, Rise-chan and the others are here!
Yoo-hoo, Sensei! Chie-chan! Yuka-chan!
Yo! Man, you guys are fast. We were really trying to hustle, too.
I think we're just the better organized team.
Huh, we can't let you win that easy. Though you did pretty good saving 2 of them yourselves.
Kanji and Yosuke fist bump, and the others smile and exchange looks, as if making sure that everyone's safe. A sense of an immense relief fills the air, and I feel a smile rising to my face as well. By the way, Teddy, what's with the outfit? No, now's not the time to get distracted by that. I mean, it's a pretty good question, though.
Okay, so is everyone all right? That was a pretty serious quake a second ago.
It took us by surprise, but we're fine. Any idea what that was about?
Tectonic plates moving.
We don't really get it either. This place was already like this when we got here. The ground was still shaking. It just stopped a second ago, like it's saying, everything's ready now.
I mean, it might be GA. GA is right. We got here right before the earthquake stopped. This bizarre scenery surrounding us now was still only shifting into place when we first arrived here. It was so the buildings were moving. Okay, it was creaking and twisting for some time before it was settled into one place.
Does that mean the quake happened because the scenery was being reshaped?
Think that is a yes.
That's right. You see, this is a new stage I've prepared.
That voice again! Ha! Too bad for you. We rescued all 4 of the girls you kidnapped.
Well, there might be more.
That's right! What are you hoping to do with this new stage of yours?
Actually, we know there's more people that she took shadows from, right?
It has nothing to do with you. I regret to tell you that none of you, even the 4 you rescued, are needed in this world anymore.
Rude.
What do you mean?
Just as I said, I feel sorry for them, but you've poisoned those girls against us, and they've cast away their bombs. So I don't need them anymore. I'm only interested in those girls as everyone else knows them. I want an eternal bond without pain or suffering.
Oh, when will it get through your thick skull? There ain't no such thing.
That's true. Also, who knows if this person has a skull? What's your plan now? Whose stage is this?
You said this was a new stage that you prepared. Who are you planning on dragging in here this time?
Ochimizu? Ochimizu? I keep pronouncing her name wrong. Is it gonna be Kanami?
I haven't done anything. There was someone who wished to connect with me, so I'm only granting them their wish.
Ochimizu, then.
Don't be ridiculous! No one would want that!
You don't believe me? Then why not ask me yourself? Here.
We turn out the mysterious voice's taunt. She is right. There can't be anyone like that. But as a familiar woman walks towards us, we realize that we were wrong.
Miss Ochimizu, what the?
You want to connect with me. You want to bond. Isn't that right, Kyoka Ochimizu?
Yes, that's right.
What the heck is this?
I have no reason to answer that. The girls are safe. Take them and go back to the real world at once. There's still time until the festival. Practice like death is awaiting you. No mistakes will be tolerated.
Yeah, but how are you gonna back that up? You're stuck here. A gigantic drum.
Well, this isn't the time for that stuff. What do you think?
Hi, shadows. It's just getting the rest of us move to chase after Ms. Ochimizu. A black haze billows before us and forms a strange, misty figures. Nah, these are shadows, yeah.
Yosuke-kun, get back! How unsightly. Get a grip on yourselves. Are you really so foolish? If you mean to appear on stage, then you'd best be aware that there are no worst-case scenarios in the world of professionals.
Oh, you are so wrong. You are so wrong. Have you not been paying attention to, like, the celebrity worlds and stuff like that?
Consider every possibility, and eliminate every one apart from what will work. And you pursue those at any cost.
Ochi, what are you saying? This isn't showbiz we're talking about.
That's true.
Dude, you better not be thinking about giving yourself up to get us out of here. The hell with that! You got another thing coming if you think we'd go for that.
That's true. We don't really listen to anyone.
He's right. We would never allow it. If you did that, then you would not be the only victim. The shadows here are the viewers of the LMB website who were pulled into this world.
What? For real? That's the first I've heard about that.
Yeah, you didn't get that memo.
No, it's true. We'll explain more later. Right now, we need to stop Miss Ochimizu.
Even knowing this, are you willing to let those people succumb to this mess by your actions?
Huh. How naive. I've already been informed.
What?
I'm used to disappointing the audience. It's impossible to satisfy them all anyway.
I mean, that's right.
Nothing is gained without suffering. You said as much. The first rule of business is to maximize gains while minimizing costs.
For the most part, yeah. A sudden raw frustration rises within me as Ms. Ochimizu's words. All month, we've been practicing as hard as we can, but we're still only amateurs. So, Ms. Ochimizu's professional standards were clear when she stated that she won't allow any mediocrity from us. And now she's the one talking about making compromises. Maybe that's why I feel this outrage. We're facing heavy odds, but the best performances come from overcoming those odds. Sometimes. Ever since we came to this world, we've been doing our best to show her that? Show her that? Or like the voice lady? And now Ms. Ochimizu, with all of her perfectionism, is giving up?
Miss Ochimizu.
You won't trust us? Don't go at it. Don't go it alone. Don't go it alone? Sure, don't go it alone.
You're trying to take this whole thing on alone. We're not okay with you sacrificing
Don't go
yourself.
it alone.
What you're saying means nothing to me.
That doesn't mean anything to me either.
I'm telling you that this is how it should be, so drop it. I have nothing more to discuss with
Yeah,
you.
but you're like not our boss.
If you understand, then hurry up and get out of here. I'm sure Inoue can manage the rest.
I thought it was a Noe. They've been calling him a Noe this entire game, right? Not in a way. It's Inoue, not in a way. Maybe I just misheard her.
Miss Ochimizu!
Ochimizu, you little...
Now then, I've a promise with Miss Ochimizu to keep. I'll return you all to your world.
Damn it! What do we do, partner?
Dance! Yosuke yells, looking at me for support, but his face held none of the uncertainty in his words. We already know our answer. That won't happen.
Our answer is obvious. We'll never accept our freedom at the sacrifice of others.
I mean, I might.
Is that so? That's too bad. This was your chance to go back, too. Well then, do as you wish.
The hell? It's taking this better than I thought.
But don't forget, this place is meant to connect with everyone. Come now, I'll let you all join us.
I thought you said we couldn't join you anymore because we poisoned, quote unquote. That's fine. The eerie song grows louder and the shadows sway their limbs in bizarre motions. I had a feeling it wouldn't be so easy.
Yeah, stupid kanji! It's not being reasonable at all!
What? How was that my fault?
This would have happened either way.
It was very loud.
Still, we absolutely won't run from this.
I must agree wholeheartedly. She didn't understand at all what we meant to convey, and we certainly won't yield to her twisted logic.
Or any logic.
All right.
Screw logic.
Leave this place to me.
Who needs it?
Don't worry about me. I got this. You guys need to move on.
Jay suddenly steps forward, all puffed up as she makes her declaration. Jay, I'm not too sure a line like that works here.
What are you talking about?
She's quoting a movie, don't worry about it.
If we weren't worried about you, we can't go anywhere until we take these guys out.
Oh yeah, whatever. Don't worry about such trifles, little boy.
Yeah.
Little boy?
I mean, you are like the youngest here, or you're like tied with Naoto, but you're not exactly little.
John, bring up my song before anyone can stop me.
Huh? Oh, okay.
We can't let this little thing beat us after all. I mean, I know Ms. Ochimizu might not want our help at all.
But she's getting it, whether she wants it or not.
But we can't give up just because of that. We've got to chase after Ms. Ochimizu and make her understand.
Or knock her out and drag her back.
Gee.
Here goes, Shadows. I'm gonna rock your faces with my kung fu dance. Play the music.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those fists were fast as lightning. Oh, that would be so amazing if they played that for
Don't
Chie.
think. Dance. It's starting. Believe in yourself.
I'm gonna try. I'm already exhausted by looking at her dance.
Going great. Yep. All right, I'm on a roll.
Doing alright so far, actually. Never mind. Shouldn't have said anything.
All right, success.
going all right. Don't jinx it.
Ready whenever.
Yeah!
Kanji, that scared the shit out of me. Don't do that.
Going great.
Shouldn't have said anything, Chie. You messed up the combo.
I'm on a roll. I'll now begin my performance.
You've improved.
I feel like I need to buy this soundtrack, though.
Just the way you practiced. Thanks, Yukiko. You definitely
missed that.
fascinated me.
Looking good, you two.
Going great. And there you have it. The dance of our friendship. Bam!
It's a wrong
All right,
road.
success.
Friends keep you on the good path. Take a wrong turn, and there you are. You're
I'm on a roll.
How do we get?
All right, success.
How do we get good on one and great on the other one? When you have to press them at the same time.
I'm on a roll.
Oh my god. That's very distracting, Chie. You actually are messing me up.
Bam! Yeah. Ready whenever. All right, I'm on a roll. Now let's make it exciting. You're doing great.
Am I? I think I'm doing all right.
Good, Chie. Thanks, Yukiko. You definitely fascinated me.
The stage truly shines when two such ladies are performing on it.
And there you have it, the dance of our friendship. All right, success.
All right, perfect.
All right. Oy. Dude, when it got like really close there and then she started like doing like the punching and kicking, actually like threw my eyes for a loop.
Brilliant.
I would hope so.
Don't think. Feel. Well done. That dance was you through and through, Chie.
Oh my god. Next. Still excitedly cheering, the shadows freed by Chie's dance begin dissolving into motes of light and disappear into the air. Chie, you did it.
I'd say I definitely got through to him.
That was amazing! Being athletic is important after all. You might make a good dancer, Chie-senpai.
Hey, you see that? We'll never do what you want us to.
Hell yeah! We're gonna say that Ochimizu chick too, you hear?
Whether she wants it or not.
Very well. I'll let you have this one, but I wonder if things will go quite the way you want.
I think it's gone again. But Ms. Ochimizu must be pretty far away by
That was
now.
only like 3 minutes.
Yeah, what the hell's up with that Ochimizu chick? Can't believe she pulled a double cross like that.
And after we worked so hard to get this far, not gonna lie, I'm shocked that nothing we've done has gotten through to her.
Pretty sure we could overpower her, though. As the adrenaline wears off and the reality of our situation sets in, Miss Ochimizu's words come back to haunt us. I can sympathize, but we don't have the luxury of getting caught up in our anxiety. Let's keep trying.
We'll keep trying, no matter how many times it takes.
2 more tries, and then we leave.
All of us butted heads plenty of times before we came to understand each other.
That's not really that true, to be honest.
Don't you think we owe the same to Ms. Ochimizu too?
I mean, Kanji butted head with all of us because, like, we were stalking him for a little while. And that's about it. I mean, Naoto kind of butted heads a little bit, maybe, when she was, well, being all detective-y and getting herself kidnapped and stuff like that, but that's about it.
Some bunch we are. See, that's the thing we were trying to express. We
We did get beaten to a pulp by the women when we walked in on them in the hot spring.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if we're dealing with shadows or Ms. Ochimizu. What we need to do doesn't change.
I'm gonna do my best too. We're gonna get Ochi to understand no matter what.
We look at each other and nod, smiling. Yeah, this is how we've always done things. Now, and forever, everything to come, we'll move forward together, alongside our friends.
Anyway, we should compare notes. Looks like we've learned some new things.
Oh, right. You said that those shadows are the victims, right, Naoto-kun?
Right. But first we should tell you what we found out. After that, we can hear what you've learned.
Very well. The floor is yours, Senpai.
Cool. Fade the black?
What's wrong, Rise?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that you really are still our leader, Senpai.
God damn right.
Come on, let's get on with the powwow.
Nato's group presented us with some surprising revelations. According to them, the shadows here have been forcefully drawn out from the victims that watched this video at midnight. If that's true, then this might explain why the victims in the rumor Naoto spoke of fell into comas. For our part, we were told them about how these dressing room notes were from the diary of a deceased idol named Yuko Osada. We also shared our theory that the culprit is someone in Takura Productions, given what they know about Yuko-san and Kanamin Kitchen. It was a bit of a surprise that they had found new evidence all on their own, but we're all proud how much they've grown.
I get it. When people watch the video on the site, their shadows get pulled into this world.
It's what they literally just said, Chie.
It's still
Good job.
just speculation, but considering the evidence at hand, I see no reason to doubt it.
I'm mostly surprised that voice isn't a ghost.
We don't really know much about it.
It could be like the shadow of a ghost.
You know, this is kind of a shock for me. I knew about Yuko Osada too, but I never would have imagined those notes were hers. Does this mean the culprit is someone involved with the agency, knew about the Kanamin Kitchen girls, and knows a lot about Yuko-san? Is there anyone who fits that description at our agency?
Ochimizu? Noi-san? Oh, if he's the bad guy, I'm gonna be kind of sad, but let's go with Ochimizu.
Rise, what about Ms. Ochimizu?
Ochimizu,
Any possibility
yeah.
that she might
Why does
know
it sound
Yuko-san?
different when you pronounce it than when I pronounce it? It sounds wrong. Probably because I'm saying it wrong. But it's whatever.
Miss Ochimizu? Oh! There is something I heard from Inoue-san once. Before Miss Ochimizu went freelance, she used to be with Takura Productions.
Yeah.
So it would make sense for Miss Ochimizu to know about Yuko-san.
Dots? Rise's words leave us all shaken, after all. Just a moment ago, Miss Ochimizu.
What are we saying here? I mean, it was just a few minutes ago that she...
Mm-hmm. She was trying to sacrifice herself to
Maybe
get us
that was
home.
just a show.
That's it then. Our first job is to catch up to Ms. Ochimizu and rescue her. Even if she's not the culprit, if she knew Yuko-san, she should be able to tell us something.
Saving. I can't tell how far we've been running. As we continue in pursuit of Miss Ochimizu, we catch sight of a silhouette up ahead. From here, it looks like one person in the center of a mob of shadows. That has to be her.
Look! Isn't that...
Miss Ochimizu!
You kids, what are you doing here?
What do you think we're doing here?
Sorry, but we all decided that we weren't gonna leave here by ourselves.
Casualties would be minimal, but we don't intend to save ourselves by using others as stepping stones.
Today.
Besides,
There's something we need to ask you. It's about Yuko Osada.
What foolish children. You and Yuko alike.
So you do know something. The hell are you hiding?
Ms. Ochimizu doesn't answer kanji and simply tilts her head, glaring skyward. That voice must be here. I instinctively settle into his stance, prepared to confront the unseen master of the midnight stage.
I know you're there. Our deal was clear. Return them to the real world at once.
Oh, sorry, but I can't do that. Didn't I tell you before? The only ones who can enter this world are those who wish to do so.
That doesn't seem accurate, given the ribbons that kidnap people.
Only those who wish to.
Ugh. It's pointless to follow me. Head back now while you still can.
No. Seemingly giving up on negotiating with the voice, Miss Ochimizu speaks sharply and turns without waiting for our response. No, how can we get her to listen to us? Tackle her? I don't know.
Ochi!
Throw Teddy at her?
Ms. Ochimizu!
One of us. One of us. Oh, it's the face with the tongue that's up there. Okay. Like, every time this thing appears, I'm always like, what shadow is that up in the air? It's the mouth with the tongue. Yeah. As we start after, the shadows that had been surrounding Miss Ochimizu blocks our path. I see. They weren't trying to keep her there, after all. They were following her around as bodyguards.
Oh, sheesh! These guys again? Oh, are they gonna keep getting in our way?
Yes.
You still don't get it. No matter how much you struggle, it's all useless.
No, it's not.
There's no need for these struggles now. All you have to do is accept my bond.
I mean, we defeated you every single time so far, so...
Doesn't that sound nice? Whichever one you choose, you won't have to suffer anymore.
Don't be ridiculous! There's no way we choose either of those!
That's right. We won't leave anyone behind.
Oh, poor children. Very well then, I'll make the choice for you. Come now, won't you connect with us?
No. You can do the airy song? Yeah. I glance at my friends as the shadows begin their dancing. Yosuke, Yukiko, Jie, each one of them looks unflinchingly forward, staring down at the shadows before us. Good, there's nothing to worry about. They won't hesitate anymore.
So you're determined not to let us through, huh? Fine. We're determined not to back down, so there!
But these shadows are the hearts of the LMB audience, aren't they? Thinking about it that way makes this harder to do.
No, it doesn't. We're freeing them.
No. That's exactly why we need to express ourselves to them.
Yeah.
If these shadows are trapped by the bond that voice talked about, then they need to see for themselves that this bond isn't right.
Sensei's right! This is perfect as practice for that Love Meets Bonds festival. Leave this to Teddy, Prince of the Dance. It's time for some sad Teddy night fever.
Oh my god, Saturday night. Teddy. You're a goddamn idiot.
Well said, Teddy.
No, it wasn't well said, Rise.
All right, Teddy, go get him!
It wasn't well said at all.
Such passionate cheers from the ladies. I'm feeling the heat now.
Sat Teddy now. Oh my god.
And that being said, bring on the cup step.
The cub step. The dubstep?
Let's go get it.
No, we don't have to.
This'll be a piece of cake. Easy as pie. Good luck to you. I'll be cheering you on.
You doing the robot? Or are you shuffling?
Woohoo! Yahoo! There we go.
His mouth weirds me out.
Maximum energy. Woohoo!
That was great!
Was it though?
Fever time.
It's way less hectic than Chie's. I messed that up horribly.
All right, Teddy, keep that energy going. Well, you kept up with my skills? Not bad, Yosuke.
Not bad, you two. Looking good out there.
Wow! You really got the moves, Yosuke.
Oh man, I just
You and me, we're gonna dance all night.
human for Teddy.
There.
I like how it's less hectic, but I already missed, I think, more than I did on Chie's.
Okay. Perfecto. Yeah. I'm not gonna hold back. Okay. Ha! You even stuck the landing. Here it comes, fever time.
Him entering that suit again was actually kind of weird.
Yahoo! Is he getting carried away? Good, keep at it. Oh, well, you kept up with my skills?
No, I missed.
Yosuke.
I can feel the excitement.
Wow! You really got the moves, Yosuke! Woohoo!
Did Yosuke leave?
Yahoo! Woohoo! Yahoo!
Don't do that. My head is actually already hurting a little bit. I think it's the motion sickness.
There we go!
Which is kind of odd, because maybe it was this Chie's one. Because she was all hectic. Yeah, I feel like I did worse on this one than I did with Chie's, which is kind of surprising. Gotta scratch it.
Brilliant!
Oh, it's still brilliant.
I got to show off all my adorable charms. Not bad at all. That was a great dance, Teddy.
Next. Teddy hits all of his one-of-a-kind dance moves, and the shadows cheer him on. A gentle light slowly courses over them. That really was impressive. Teddy's dance had a lot of improvisation in it, but as far as self-expression, it was perfect. No wonder he's the popular mascot of Junes. He really is a born entertainer.
Thank you very
That's one way to
much,
put it.
everyone. I'm really glad you all understood.
You're still putting up a fight. What pitiful children.
Does that make us pitiful?
Shut up! You're like a broken record with that. We're
She
not
is.
pitiful.
It's you we pity for believing this is anything like a true bond.
Pity? Me? But I'm perfectly happy. Everyone yearns for me after all. That's what happiness is.
There's a weird stance on that one. Everyone yearns for me. That's why I forcefully kidnap their shadows
You just
and
have
people.
the joys of truly abandoning yourself.
Hey! Get back here, damn it!
Oh no, it's gone again!
Just as they say, the voice's presence has faded. Once more, we are on our own. Honestly, it's a little exasperating. We've come this far, but it still won't show itself or actually have a conversation.
We did at least learn one important thing from what the voice said.
We did?
Ochimizu's there?
You mean about how Ms. Ochimizu made a deal with that voice?
Broadly, yes, but the terms the voice spoke of were more specific. It mentioned that the only ones who can come to this world are those who wish to do so. And from that, we can deduce something crucial.
Like?
I've actually been wondering about this the whole time. When we first came to this world, that voice half forced us out. Yet when we returned to save the girls of Kanamin Kitchen, the voice never attempted to drive us away. This is despite how inconvenient it would be for that voice's plans if we had rescued all 4 of the girls.
You know, it's true. If our being here could have messed up its plans, then you'd think all it would have had to do is force us out again.
Yes, from that perspective, I'd hesitate to believe that what the voice said was untrue. Actually, there's one mystery left regarding this point.
There is?
The conditions? The timing? The conditions. Because honestly, excuse me, honestly, it's like the 4 Kanamin Kitchen girls didn't want to be here. They were dragged in here, right? I would assume. And then there's Kanamin herself, who was going to be ribbon grabbed and taken into this world until Ochimizu stopped it, right? So it's, I don't know. The conditions?
You mean the conditions for falling into the midnight stage, right?
Precisely. That's what the victims who found themselves here had in common. We just couldn't pinpoint it until now.
But isn't that just how the people who watched that video on the site got here?
Yes, that's the first condition. But some victims fell into a coma, and some didn't, even when they were watching the video side by side. Until now, I couldn't determine what separated the two.
Huh. I see your point. That is pretty weird.
What's the other condition?
I mean, leaving aside Rise and the Kanamin Kitchen girls who got brought here to perform, it doesn't make sense that some fell in while others didn't if they watched the video under the same conditions.
Indeed, but everything makes sense now.
Does it?
The victims were all people who wished to enter this world.
Whoa! Are you serious? What are you saying now, Doku?
Yeah, how'd they know it was an actual world?
There's no way anyone would want that for themselves.
You mean the bond?
I see. You're talking about the bond that voice spoke of.
Yes. I doubt that the desire needed to enter this world is to fall into the midnight stage.
Okay. So they were lonely people, pretty much.
Rather, it's the people who harbor a desire for bonds without pain the voice spoke of, somewhere in their hearts.
So the ones who wanted this fake-ass bond fall into this place.
Well, I don't think they wanted the fake-ass bond. They just wanted a bond where, you know, they didn't have to deal with people's shit, maybe?
Ah, that's why when we convey to the shadows about this not being a real bond, those ribbony things come whooshing off, and they sparkle away back to where they belong.
I think I can understand how they feel. We were all like that once.
I mean, I had to get my social links up. That's how I got stronger.
If I hadn't met all of you, I wouldn't have been able to show anyone my true self. It's normal to want to be accepted while still being afraid of getting hurt.
Yeah. It's like my inner self is so uncool that I wouldn't want anyone else to see it.
I mean, fair enough.
Well, your outer self isn't cool either, though.
Shit.
Was that seriously necessary? Can't you see what I'm getting at?
I mean, the first day we met you, you were in a trash can, so... I half listened to Yosuke and Chie's banter while I mentally sort through the information we have at hand. Who the culprit may be, the victims, the conditions for falling to the world. Good, that's quite a bit of information.
All right, we should get going. We can't waste too much time. We have to express our feelings to Ms. Ochimizu and bring her back with us no matter what.
She knew about Yuko-san just like we thought. If she can tell us more, then we might be able to figure out who that voice really is.
It's probably Yuko-san? I would imagine. Or it's Ochimizu's shadow. Maybe. As we follow the lanterns, they seem to light a path forward. We eventually reach a bizarre-looking palace, or place. Are these cherry blossoms? They're very shiny if they are.
What is this place? It's like a feudal lord's house from some samurai movie.
Actually, yeah, for the most part.
Should I be taking off my shoes?
Yes. I think that's respectful. I don't know.
I seriously don't think that's where we are. And Teddy, you don't even wear shoes.
That's a great point.
Sumomo-san's dollhouse, Tamami-san's circus, Nozomi-san's castle, and Tomoe-san's cityscape. Piecing together what we've discovered, it seems clear that the landscape here reflects the person everyone wishes them to be.
And I'm assuming everyone wants Ochimizu to be a puppeteer or something? Because given all the strings?
Which means...
Look! Over there! It's Miss Ochimizu!
Hi.
Tell me one thing. Are you Yuko Asada?
Well, who knows? I'm sure you can guess the answer to that, Miss Ochimizu.
I see.
Miss Ochimizu!
Damn it, lady!
I killed someone, you know.
That was out of the blue?
I was young then. I believed in things like doing your best and living honestly. Just the way you do now.
So you blame yourself for her suicide, I'm taking it. Ask about Yuko.
Is this about Yuko Osada?
That's right. I was her manager. Yuko Asada. I still clearly remember the anxiety on her face when we first met.
Wow. Her manager? You must have known her well then.
Yes, I remember Yuko well. She was uniquely talentless among the innumerable crowd of idols.
How could you say that?
It's the truth. She was immature as a performer. No better than an amateur. Just like you.
Oh, so she was amazing.
How dare
And you just have bad taste. I quietly stepped forth before Risei and stop her from barking back at Miss Ochimizu's words. It's okay, now's not the time to be reproaching her.
Even so, she and I worked hard. I remember how she'd always say, I want to convey to everyone how important it is to hang in there.
Is that why she hung herself?
I did everything I could to sell Yuko's name and grant her wish.
That's dark.
I thought that if her fans took even slight encouragement from her songs, it would be worth it in the end.
Miss Ochimizu.
She was a hit. We both cried with joy over her success. So many fans showed up at her meet and greets that Yuko was exhausted by the end, and her concerts always sold out. Very quickly, Yuko rose to become a top idol. But around the time that song, Calistigia, was going to be released, both of us came to a realization. Without noticing it, we had arrived at a destination very different and very far from what Yuko had wanted.
I see now. Those notes that we found in the dressing room. They were cries for help written by Yuko-san. Yuko-san came to that realization when she wrote the lyrics about Morning Glories, about Calistigia. She realized that what she most wanted to convey to her audience wasn't possible in her current position. That's why Yuko-san...
I don't think hanging yourself is the proper response to that. Maybe going and having a meeting is, or a public, like, Q&A session, or hell, just making a video saying, hey, things got whack, yo. You're in for a bond? Change the lyrics?
That's why she was yearning for a bond. And because the song she wrote was about bonds, she changed its lyrics herself.
Yuko realized that she had no bonds with anyone. The song that she wrote was no longer about the Yuko Asada that her fans imagined her as. She finally reached a point where she could convey her true feelings, but she lost the words to express them to her fans.
That's awful.
But I realized something then too. Yuko's wish was never attainable from the beginning. The most diehard fans immediately turned on me. They labeled me a murderer for crushing Yuko's dream.
That's horrible.
No, it's fine. I am a murderer after all. I killed Yuko, so the label fits.
Something's not right. The usual dry sarcasm is gone from Miss Ochimizu's voice, and in its place is tinges of madness. At the same time, the dark aura forming around her begins to swirl and cling, with a sense of dangerous volatility. That word. My mouth doesn't want to say it, apparently. Anger, sadness, hatred, suffering, her mind must be churning with a storm of painful emotions.
What the hell? Isn't she acting kind of weird?
Volatility. There we go. Jesus Christ. Mouth. Brain.
How wonderful. Now the self that others wish her to be and the self that she wishes for are in sync.
What?
Her bond with everyone is amazing. Here, I'll let you hear it too.
Miss Ochimizu is scary as shit. She's like some kind of hard-ass veteran. You'd think she was born to be hated.
I mean, I think it's just her personality.
Her whole way of talking just rubs you the wrong way. That she's good at her job and great looking too just makes it worse. I heard she's making stacks of cash preying on her idols. Then again, those are rumors that help Kanamin's group sell so much.
Maybe that's just how you roll when you've got actual skills. It's fun to watch. From a distance, anyway. Those bastards! They don't know shit about anything, so they say whatever they want.
I mean, to be fair, she does kind of rub people the wrong way, dog. I wanted to suplex her when we first met her.
Damn it! Ms. Ochimizu!
Miss Ochimizu!
Shut up. Shut up! Shut up! Convey how you feel. That's impossible. No one wants that anyway. If we had just accepted that at the start, things wouldn't have turned out the way they did for Yuko.
Suddenly, ribbons shoot out from all sides, as if a reaction to Miss Ochimizu's cry, and begin wrapping across her body. Are we getting another suggestive photo? It's just like Tanami-san and the others. No, wait, it isn't. This is more like Ochimizu is offering herself up. Okay. Okay.
Whoa! The hell is that?
I think that's like an outfit Madonna wore at one point in her career.
The singer's dreams and wishes don't matter at all. To hell with them.
How'd you lose all your clothes?
Everything will go fine as long as you...
Were you wearing that underneath your clothes? Is that how you just took your clothes off and this was there?
Miss Ochimizu.
It's fine. It's fine. From the fools who won't even listen, to the ones with nothing to say, I'll control every last one of them. Now I understand why those shadows didn't dare lay a finger on me in this world.
Look at me. This is my true self. The me that the fans fear.
Pretty sure this would make you a hit in some audiences.
What tremendous power. This is beyond anything else we've faced here.
So we're gonna have to shuffle?
Are they this strong because she's totally accepted the way they see her?
The dark ore explodes with force, blasting wind over us. We try to stand our ground, but we can barely keep our eyes open. At that moment, Miss Ochimizu's body disappears from the air before us. What appears instead is... That's kind of nauseating.
Right. This is the me the fans want. And it's the me I want to be too.
Can you stop pulsating like that?
Your words won't reach me. I have no time for whatever you naive brats have to say.
That's too bad, because we're gonna say it.
Get real, you goddamn brats. Throw away your identity, and everything will be that much easier to deal with.
You know we saved the world, right? The eerie song rings in our minds louder than ever before, and I can't help but grasp my head in pain, sinking into a crouch. The shadows had somehow filled the audience, sway their bodies in time to the song, seemingly trying to break our wills. Assuming we're going to be playing as Rise,
headache than anything else.
maybe Kanamin's going to show up?
Joke.
This isn't right. Miss Ochimizu has lost sight of the truth. Everyone, stand your ground. We can't lose here for her sake.
No, for our sakes, because we don't want to die.
We get you, Senpai. It's up to us now. We're gonna get it through to her that what she wanted wasn't wrong. And that Yuko chick's wish ain't impossible.
I mean, it kind of is impossible right now because she is very dead.
Right. Rise, get ready. I know this won't be easy, but I'll keep trying to express our feelings until she understands.
Are we dancing as you?
We know you
can do it, Senpai. Show that Miss Ochimizu what you're made of.
Okay, just gotta take off the shirt first.
Bring on the music.
Gotta show that max jump stat.
Okay.
What game is that?
Miss Ochimizu,
Hubert?
I want you to witness our feelings too.
I think that was Hubert.
Into it and show 'em what you got.
Perfect.
Just don't say anything.
How's that? All right.
And it's great how we make each other.
Yeah.
On this wild and crazy kind of
That went well.
life. Any cool how it changed the past of our lives.
It's ready.
Set us off a new adventure. This kind of
How's that?
takes us round and round. This love of life, you can't tell up from down.
All right.
Having so much fun. People got to
That went well.
when this cosmos taking us.
Yeah.
So hey, here we come.
Here I am. Just leave the navigation to me.
Spins us round so much. Sometimes
All right.
That's the spirit. Keep going. You're doing great. I can feel what's in your heart.
Atta girl, coach. Join in again sometime.
All right, go!
You really showed your skills as a top idol.
Have we danced as... You say, like, at all?
Yeah!
I think we had practice with her. No, that was with you.
Yeah. All right.
Apparently I messed up my combo. Shouldn't be too surprised at that.
All right, I'm ready whenever. All right. That went well. How's that? All right. How's that?
God. little too fast there, game. For my slow ass.
All right.
I'm going all out. Watch me, okay? That's the spirit. Keep going. Miss Ochimizu, just hang in there.
Atta girl, coach. Join in again sometime.
All right, great job.
You danced your heart out, Rise. It was incredible.
Good.
That went well.
Done? Okay.
Izanagi.
My lord. Now smash it on the ground.
Brilliant. Good, that went excellently.
You're
It
incredible
went
no
all
matter
right.
what you do. That's my senpai.
I danced with all the strength I had. That's all I could do. Maybe I'm still young and an amateur, but I danced with everything I could to answer what you're feeling, Miss Ochimizu. Please let my feelings be conveyed to her. Staring at the monster, I make one last mental plea before it cries out in pain.
Yes! Did we get through to her?
Maybe.
No, no, I won't accept this. I'll never accept it.
Okay, now hit her with the guitar.
How stubborn are you? Just accept it already.
Shut up. Why didn't it work for Yuko? If you can convey your feelings to others, then why couldn't she? It's impossible to make anyone understand. That's nothing but a goddamn fairy tale.
Well, we are in a video game.
The audience, the songs, the dances, they're all flimsy lies. None of them can mean anything.
mention Calisthesia?
That's not true. Then why did you go to the trouble of having Kanami-san's group learn the song Yuko-san wrote? Isn't it because you wanted everyone to hear her song? Because you wanted them to understand the feelings Yuko-san never got to express? Even if it's just a little bit?
I wanted them to understand?
Hey, you got your clothes back. Congratulations. The monster finally bursts, and all that remains is Miss Ochimizu, head bowed low. Did we get through to her?
Miss Ochimizu!
Miss Ochimizu!
How shameful of me. You just had to stomp right into my heart and show off. I had you pegged as barely capable of participating in a school performance. And yet, here you are. Cutting through to my heart.
Are you crying out of one eye? Is that a medical condition?
Oh, then you understand what we were trying to say.
Oh, you were just crying. Come on, why'd you have to freak us out like that?
Kanji, you don't talk like that to adults.
He can talk to her however he wants.
She's right, Kanji. You really gotta think before you open your big mouth.
Kanji, I'm with you, dog.
Come on, you guys, relax.
Smiles spread over everyone's faces and a warm atmosphere settles over us. I'm so glad. All of our efforts weren't for nothing.
How many years did I waste? Groveling alone and taking out my pain on all those around me.
How old are you?
I thought if people were going to hate me, I'd give them what they wanted. I was the worst, most despicable person I could be. I even went around claiming responsibility for the lyrics Yuko changed.
Miss Ochimizu.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up. You're right.
I was wrong. I need to apologize to you and to Yuko.
There's a lot we have to apologize for as well.
We have nothing to apologize for. What are you talking about?
No, you don't.
She's right for the first time, you know?
You all expressed exactly how you felt. You proved to me that it's possible to convey your feelings to someone else.
I want to hear what he thinks we need to apologize for, because that actually pisses me off. We have nothing to apologize
That
for.
alone is enough to release Yuko from her suffering. And me from mine.
Miss Ochimizu!
Ochi!
Hello?
That's no good, Miss Ochimizu. Don't tell me you've been poisoned by these children, too. You, who denied your true self for years and became the cold woman everyone wanted you to be.
Suddenly the voice echoes again, and we instinctively stand ready to protect Ms. Ochimizu. But it looks like that's no longer necessary. I glance towards Ms. Ochimizu, but she pushes past us and stands resolute, her former confidence now returned.
Poisoned? Yes, I suppose they have poisoned me.
What about your deal? If you discard every bit of the you that everyone wished you to be, you'll face the same suffering again.
Enough! I revoke my deal with you. I'll make no more compromises.
Are you not wearing your coat?
The Kanamin Kitchen girls.
Is this
these
draped over
shadows
your
I
shoulder?
think of, and
Are you related to Akihiko?
I will save every last one of you from this place.
Isn't it us who will do the actual saving part?
Yeah, probably.
Never mind that. Be quiet or she'll hear.
I like how most of us are just standing there confused.
What a disappointment. Do whatever you want, then.
It went away again.
No, we won't let it escape this time. I've already made up my mind about that. For it to use Yuko's song for such vile ends. The more I think about it, the angrier I become.
Yuko's song? What is she talking about?
Wait. Are you saying you hadn't noticed?
What, the song the Shadows are singing is Yuko's song? Man, good thing you guys didn't play that, because that song sucks. Tell us more.
I'm appalled. And you call yourselves professionals. You couldn't even figure that out despite hearing it so often.
No one said we were pros.
Hi, door. Why do you look like a door on a submarine? A beam of light shines down in the center of the stage behind us, and the usual dressing room door appears. But is this the usual door? No, something's out of place. I take a closer look at the door and realize there's something unusual about it.
Whoa, another door! Wow, these things can show up anywhere. Maybe I should start calling them anyway.
Nope.
I don't get
It's
it.
not like the other doors we've seen. This one leads to an edit bay.
An edit bay?
It's something like a booth used for recording and sound editing. This one looks like the door
So
to the
like a
room at
sound
Tucker
studio?
Productions.
Hold on, let me check inside first. Okay, it seems safe. I'm not sensing any shadows in there.
Then let's take a look inside. Follow me, everyone.
Teddy walking. The Empress Dethroned. Okay, so we're going back to Kanamin, Chapter 6. Ochimizu's Innocence. Okay, yeah, so we're not going to start this today because... Oh! I hadn't noticed that. That I guess the person that you're controlling appears behind there. Unless you're at the group, then. Huh. Okay. Sure. Let's go ahead and we'll switch over to Outlast today. So there's 9 chapters. So we got a few more left. I don't know if we'll finish it next weekend or probably 2 more weekends to go.